Have you seen what fans have been piecing together about the Yummy music video? Now that this P. Diddy scandal has come out, you kind of see the relation between the lyrics and the music video. The first scene, it's like a band on stage and everyone in the band is very young. Then Justin Bieber sits down at a table. There's a sandwich in front of him. Everyone's eating. He's with all these like wealthy, famous, powerful people.
Is simulating a party.
Exactly. So the sandwich turns around and it's a cherry, which symbolizes
Purity.
Purity, youth, virginity. And then at that point in the music video, Justin starts to kind of be like grossed out and the waiters are bringing him all this gross food and like weird shit. And everyone at the table is eating all the weird shit. Justin's kind of like, yo, like this is not my vibe. There's a little girl who's like playing an instrument in the band at the beginning of the music video and she's wearing this all red suit. At the end of the music video, the red suit is taken off and it's like laid over a chair and the music video ends and it's a plate and it's 14-year-old Justin Bieber, a photo of him, and it says Yummy under it.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy.
Call the police. We need to call the police.
P. Diddy has been arrested.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
For so long, P. Diddy has gotten away with heinous crimes that tons of people knew about. From car to sex crimes, it's like P. Diddy was going for some kind of high score, trying to catch every possible crime like a Pokemon. He has terrorized the music industry for decades and ruined so many lives.
Yup.
In recent times, the evidence against him to support all of the allegations that have existed for decades has been overwhelming and led to a large investigation against P. Diddy.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy. Him and his boy, they're having the times of their lives. You know, where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
Oh, okay.
I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. And we gonna go buck full crazy.
Going crazy. I'm taking this out tonight.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do over the next 48 hours?
Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
A few moments later.
Got me a Lamborghini. And
Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. Some things, everything ain't for everybody.
What's funny?
A few moments later.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn and everyone telling me they love me and just turn their back on you in a second.
Yeah, it's true.
People take for granted encounters. I just want to protect her. I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Wow! I feel violated right now. Wow.
Get that off of there.
Hey! You have to be naked on stage during one full song. Answer Justin Bieber.
I have like little girl fans. I can't go.
Imagine there was no laws.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Wow, look at your eyes. What? So look at him. Look at what a beautiful face. All right.
Was Katy Perry, who apparently wanted to know what a Bieber butt felt like.
Squeeze your face. No. Squeeze your face.
Canadian high school. This with me. Come on, let's do it together.
That makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Hurt and traumatized, disgusted.
You can call me Love.
Okay. Why so many name changes?
It depends on my mood, my vibe.
Oh, really? Puff, where did that come from?
I can't tell you that.
Why'd you move to LA?
Oh, for the kids. And the white party's coming back this year, by the way, for charity.
Really?
So all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
I think I made my point clear, so if child welfare come in here in 30 minutes, that's on y'all. My kids downstairs. 15 minutes, the kids have to go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's great to hear, and I'm sure that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Don't be shocked. You're shocked? You're shocked?
And I can get on that list,
Yes,
right?
without a doubt, you are invited.
You've gone on the record saying that your white party is up there with the top 3 that you've ever thrown for people. What are the other 2?
I would say when I got my star on Hollywood, I had a party. And this year at Burning Man at an undisclosed location.
And if you've had to recall the most lavish, over-the-top, outrageously extravagant decoration on display, what would it be?
One time I had the Declaration of Independence in one of my 4th of July parties. It was a 4th of July white party.
How convenient is that? Wow. How convenient is fucking that?
Final question. Is there anything that you may want to confess tonight before you go in?
I keep everything right here. There you go. Or right here.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Was it love at first sight with your boyfriend?
It was a long time ago.
What makes you guys work?
Well, I think what makes any relationship work, if it is working, is, just not talking about it too much and just keeping it close to your heart.
If I'm in a relationship with you, 25% of your time, you're going to feel like, man, I hate being here. And he cheated on me, he lied on me, that's 25%, you know what I'm saying? But then there's 75% of I'm going to make you the happiest woman in the whole wide world.
Oh, okay.
You know who I am, this is what it is, 25%, 75%. Which deal would you choose?
Yeah, that was dumb. Stupid. Yeah, that was dumb. Like, that rule is just stupid.
I'm gonna be there to support your dreams. I'm gonna be there to hold you, listen to you. I'm gonna be there to be your best friend.
Oh, okay.
I was f***ed up. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
Hello, bozo.
When you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a 3 and you were gonna beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
That was funny. Ha ha ha.
Jimmy, I thought we was friends.
You're legendary for the parties that you throw. You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Okay.
I don't know if guys have noticed this, like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but check it out. You need a lot of heat.
You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning?
No, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting.
Depends on the way you look at it.
It gets kind of sexy, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy. New word for you.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. I can't tell that one either.
And that's just how I felt.
Really?
She's explaining it to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying really.
Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
And I just want to say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work that he's doing, because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what is important about giving back.
Happy 50th. Y'all know y'all gonna have to turn up tonight, right? Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Y'all know how y'all was doing it back in '64.
It's
2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. Yeah. You understand? Right. And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence.
I had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that I was telling you about. Right. Because P.Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Son, what you gonna do to that thing, man? Yeah, they better tune in. They better tune in.
When you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my back
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
I
like that. Kinda sus. Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing with this birthday party,
man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about
Hear my joke I have? Ready? This is good. See if you like it. A lot of multiple Grammy nominees this year. Lauryn Hill's got 4, TLC's got 8, and Sean Combs 5 to 10. Get it? Like he's going to jail? Right. All right. I don't mean to be mean. He's a nice guy and he can really sing. Oops.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now that was L.A. Reid's idea, called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
He's gonna
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Filled with chicks and orgies like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Right.
There were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it. Biggie Smalls was there, Lil' Kim, Craig Mack, Faith Evans, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
Your parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more.
No shit.
You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time.
What time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that. I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight.
That's a different type of party. No, I mean the after party.
No, I know about them.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Hey, raise your hand if you think you got the craziest ex. Now put it down because she got the craziest ex. For those of you that don't know, this is Cassie. She dated this dude named Diddy, and as you can imagine, Cassie and someone else had a problem, and that someone else's name is Kid Cudi. Now, some of you already know where this story's going, so spoiler alert, Diddy blows up his car. But that begs the question, how did Diddy get away with this? Well, let me explain. One night or day, I don't know, Cassie goes over to the studio. She meets Kid Cudi. They about to make some music. One thing leads to another, and Kid Cudi and her start dating. At this point, she's going through a rough patch with Diddy. Right. So he grabs her phone. But like when she's in another room, he start going through her text. Nothing suspicious. All right, cool. He start going through her emails. Something suspicious. He starts seeing emails between Cassie and Kid Cudi sounding all lovey-dovey. He goes, ah. Now, at this point, I told you everything that was in the court documents. We're going to get to that in a second. Now, let's take a detour. And I'm going to tell you what Diddy's bodyguard of like 15 years said happened next. So, apparently, Diddy gets his phone, dials a number he sees on the emails and says, "Who this?" He says, "My name Kid Cudi. What's up?" Diddy go, "Multi-platinum rapper Kid Cudi." Kid Cudi go, "In the flesh." Diddy go, "I'm coming to your house." So Diddy goes over to Kid Cudi's house and he wasn't there to talk. But Kid Cudi was not there and Diddy goes back home to confront Cassie. Now, back to what's in the court document. Diddy then grabs a corkscrew and lunges at Cassie. Now, Cassie was able to escape and she runs over to Kid Cudi's house. She then gets a phone call. It's Diddy's assistant. Diddy's assistant tells her, "Yo, Diddy hot." you may as well come back because you know he about to start wilding. Now, if you remember from one of my last Diddy videos, I told you that the feds aren't only after Diddy, they're after his assistants, his bodyguards, well, for reasons like this. Diddy had so many people doing things for him at all times, they can be considered criminals themselves, but really, they're only being arrested so they can snitch on Diddy. Imagine how powerful that would be in court. Like, for instance, what's known is Cassie does go back to Diddy, and Diddy starts putting hands on her. Now, Diddy's former bodyguard adds that not only did he put hands on Cassie, but he put hands on his longtime personal assistant, because his personal assistant, Diddy's personal assistant, would go with Cassie, listen closely, to the studio. Diddy said, you must have known and you didn't tell me. So he starts. Now, that part of the story is not confirmed, but let's just say his assistant quits around this time, signs an NDA, and gets $450,000 from Diddy. But anyway, a whole year goes by. Diddy and Cassie are at Fashion Week, and Diddy goes, you know, this is magical. I think I'm gonna blow up Kid Cudi's car. Cassie goes, excuse me? Diddy said, I said, what you trying to eat? Psych, you heard what I said, girl. You know me for 10 years. You know I'm crazy. But what if I tell you, however crazy you think Diddy is, he's crazier. He then tells Cassie that the only way he's gonna do it is if Kid Cudi and his friends are home so they can all witness his car blowing up. Diddy, as well as somebody who works for Diddy, then goes over to Kid Cudi's house. They hold somebody at point. They then scope out the area. Diddy then leaves. 2 weeks later, Kid Cudi's car blows up. And how they did this was by making a cocktail of sorts. They took a bottle, put some gasoline in, put some cloth, lit it up, threw in the car. Kid Cudi goes, damn, Cassie, we gotta stop talking. Cassie goes, I know. Now, here's the craziest part. Diddy then goes around bragging about it. This is why for the past decade, everyone, including myself and probably you, knew that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. But how did he get away with it, you ask? Well, because Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. Does that sound believable to you? If you really think about it, then it should sound believable, because a famous rapper gets his car blown up, police do an investigation, then nothing happens, and only someone powerful can make nothing happen. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he just paid people off. Another way powerful people get away with things is because during court, you have to prove that this person did it. And if that person's a billionaire with the best lawyers in the world, then you're probably not gonna win, so you might as well give up. But little did Diddy know that this would come back to bite him. Everything I just told you was under the lawsuit that Cassie hit him with. Kid Cudi comes out and says, yes, all of that did happen. So when Diddy tries to get bail for everything that's happening right now, they tell him no. He says, why? They said, you blew up a man's car. No.
What's one misconception about you?
There are no misconceptions about me.